fact that you've got two large IPOs which are open, it just tells you that there is enough and more liquidity which is there in the system right now. First rates, I have to start with the Sensex and the Nifty, which may not be the true indicator of what the mid-cap stocks could do, but from the mid-cap space, yes, you guessed it right, it's a 10% uptake for JP Associates, 21.5 for JP Associate, that stock is flying. MMTC is the other one where the uptake is about 8%. Then there is DLF, which one is off to a flat start. JP Infratech, we've been told that Adani may emerge as a winner there in the NCLT case, but that is something which sources have told us. There is no official confirmation which at least I have got. RCOM is at 23.5. Coal India for the moment is not going anywhere. The real punchy move I think is there in JP Associates from 9 to 10, and now as I hand it over to Avan, I think it is up by about 11%.
Oh yes, those are some smart movers in trade reacting to news. Jaiprakash Associates piles on another 9% in trade. Let's just check in first up on some of the other news makers. Pull up a Yes Bank for you as well, and Fortis Healthcare largely, as they've sold about 2% stake in Fortis Healthcare. You've got a Future Consumer. Bring that stock up. Signs of 50-50 joint venture pack with the Bin Ablan Group. Dilip Bilkan has been declared an L1 bidder by NHAI for a project in MP. So that stock should be in focus. And Gravita India should be seeing an uptick in trade. They've won an order worth close to 300 crore rupees. OBC in focus, they've approved a share issue worth from the government to the government at about 124 rupees per share. Purvankara's unit is going to invest in one of the Goa housing projects. That stock would be in focus. And Adani Transmission has acquired about 100% stake in an SPV from Bharat Consulting. Let's check in on some of those brokerage reactions as well. CLSA, remember, downgraded Tata Motors, so just pull up that stock, a thumbs down coming in. On the other hand, you had Jefferies, which was pretty upbeat on the road ahead for M&M, so that stock in focus. While Goldman Sachs came out with a report on Voltas, they've upgraded the stock to a buy, saying the structural growth in the AC space could be a potential to drive growth. PFC has been pretty badly beaten out of shape. What's the reaction in trade right now after the conference call highlights that the asset quality situation is improving? That stock is going to be in focus right now. So those are some of the news makers. By and large, we're staring at a level of 10,328. So it looks like we're mirroring the rest of the globe right now. The broader end of the market, so that is showing you a minor uptick in trade.
Aman, yes, there are some mid caps which are up or down by 1.5%, but honestly there is no significant trend as such in any of these sector. PFC you mentioned is up by 1.3%. We are seeing some of the pharma names like Dr. Reddy is doing well. Stride is up by 0.9% or so. Ajanta Pharma is up by 0.9%. So yes, few pharma names doing good for themselves. Lupin is up by 0.4% at this point of time. We had seen media stocks doing well in last few trading sessions, but yesterday there was some correction. Now we are seeing some sort of bounce back. So TV18 broadcast is up by 0.5% or so, not major over there. And if you look at the list of losers, then yes, you have NIT Tech, which was down, which is down by 2%, and there was 32 rupees discount to Future. So it would be interesting to see if Future also has corrected that much or not. IDBI, JP Associates and Andhra Bank are out of FNO. IDBI and Andhra Bank are struggling, but JP Associate, for the reason which we spoke, is substantially higher. Ultratech Cement, NTPC, these are a couple of large cap stocks along with BPCL are not doing well. Some of the private sector banks like Kotak Bank are slightly under pressure, down by 0.8% or so. Reliance doing some follow-up selling after yesterday's